Let's get rid of some things, and I want to give you a couple ways you can do it. These are proven. They work at really large organizations and really restricted companies, and I think that I think you'll like them. I think they'll be able to work for your team. So here's what I want to focus on. First of all, if anyone here works in a really regulated industry, stop. You can do this. And the reason I'm saying this is some complexity is good, and you need it within regulated industries. Like, I want my pilot to go to flight school, and I would like my doctor to have gone to medical school. That would be great. But there's a lot of unnecessary complexity that is not needed. Unnecessary complexity, this is how you know it is unnecessary. It's invisible waste. It is work without the benefits, and that's what you're getting rid of. There's 3 things that you're going to do, and it's kind of a quick formula that you'll see. We're going to get rid of things, we're going to put it into our system, and then we're going to have others do it. Because if you're just the boss and you do it, it doesn't matter. And let me tell you how. So the first thing I want you to do is I would like you to go back to your office right away and kill stupid rules. That is the first thing I want you to do. This is, I should have named my company this because so many CEOs love this. CEO of AT&T, of JP Morgan, they love it. And I've done it with many, many CEOs and their teams. Here's how it works. If you could kill any rule at work that holds you back, what would you get rid of? And you ask your team the same. Just tell them to focus in their sphere of control, right? The work you do every day. I do it with my team. My company's called Think, and this is just one of our graveyards for rules. We make little tombstones, and we put rules on them when we kill them. And what's so great is every quarter I say to my team, what rules do you want to get rid of? And the first time you ever do it, by the way, here's what happens. If you're the boss, a lot of the rules that your team comes up with are going to be your stupid rules. And I'm always amazed. You got to like put your arm around because my team will come up with rules that I thought I was being such a great boss putting in place. And your first reaction is like, what do you mean? Forget it. Get rid of the rule or pilot getting rid of the rule and you'll save so much time and your team will love you. I have done this, I'll give you an example with Pfizer. And when Albert became the CEO, his big thing was simplicity. He was reporting back to the street on how many hours they saved in killing meetings. Really great idea. And he had his top 800 come together in Orlando, and I said, let's do kill a stupid rule, so we did. And it was like the room was on fire. Everyone was so excited to have permission to get rid of a rule. They couldn't believe it, right? And I said, I'm going to give you a few minutes. Come up with anything you want to get rid of. They came up with thousands of things. Surprise, most of them weren't rules. They were all policies, procedures, length of meetings. And what was so great is they got rid of, I want to say it was a couple dozen rules within the hour, had identified over 2,000, and they think they saved $250,000. But the crowning moment was when the CEO gets back on the stage and he looks at everybody and says, I hear you guys have a big issue with meetings. You guys want to make your meetings shorter. Everyone was so excited. And he said, you guys are the leaders of my organization. Are you waiting for me to tell you that you can have shorter meetings? And it was such a great epiphany for them, like, oh yeah, I guess that's in our sphere of control. So they changed it, and overnight, they got their time back. So kill stupid rules is the #1 thing you do. Here's the next thing, is how do you get it into your culture? And you've got to change the language around using your time. And I'll tell you a couple ways that I thought were really cool. I met a woman, her name's Maitan, and she was the head of, she was the CPO, the Chief People Officer at Kickstarter. Anyone here use Kickstarter before? A couple people? Yeah. And so what they wanted to do, they were drowning in meetings. Everyone needed to get together in meetings. And so what they did is they said, you know what? It's not that people are stealing your time. It's that you're stealing other people's time and you don't realize it, right? It's the kind of thing of like, when someone sends me a bogus meeting, I'm mad, but when I set up a meeting, it must be super important. And they said, we're having a policy called time crime, and you are not allowed to steal other people's time unless you're being thoughtful about it. So meetings need to be the last resort. They cut down almost 85% of their meetings just by saying time crime, because they knew that people shouldn't be doing meetings when it could just be an email or a Slack.